guys, this is Lovin Meets with Arun Mohan, who is the founder of Adfolks. We got him on here to talk about AI, what it means for the future of Hey guys, this is Lovin Meets with the founder of Adfolks, Arun Mohan. We got him on the show to talk about Gen AI, how it's shaping the future of technology, what it actually looks like in terms of apps and services, and of course the all-important question, is it going to take our jobs?
And so you would not want to miss this episode. Subscribe to the Lovin Meets podcast, wherever you get your podcast from, and as always, don't forget to enjoy.
Good morning, welcome to the Lovin Dubai show. Today we're doing the show a little bit differently than before. We're flipping it on its head, and joining us right now is the founder and managing director of Adfolks, Arun Mohan. He is here to share his invaluable insights on cloud native transformations and the future of technology. With over 15 years of experience in this field, he is not just an expert but a visionary, and we want to know, will AI actually take our jobs? His journey is not just about business success but also about embracing humanity in technology. Very excited to have you. Thank you so much for being here on the show.
Thank you so much for inviting. Thank you.
Let's go.
Let's start. So I fear AI. I just want to point this. I think I've mentioned this over and over and over again over, the show. Maybe there should be a cut of like the amount of times Farah has mentioned I fear AI. That would be funny. But if you can explain what generation AI and what is the future of technology?
Amazing. It's a good question, actually. So let me split this question into two. AI is different, Gen AI is different. AI is a powerful learning language. Let me put it that way. I mean, from a layman perspective, right? There's a lot of learning that AI does when you interact with your mobile app or web or your the physical world, right? What Gen AI does is take this knowledge and create documents or the content or the videos and which is more personalized to you. So it's AI is there for years, just learning. But when Gen AI came, it produced things for you, right? Before it was like somebody had to produce things. There's a lot of learning in your behavior. Example, a recommendation system in Amazon. You buy TV, you have to buy a TV stand, right? This is a learning actually inside the Amazons of the world, right? But how to produce this, how to produce a content or some action towards it, that's Gen AI does. I mean, it's not just the creating content people misconception is that it is just to create content. It's not. It's so powerful, and we just started the wave.
But talk to us about that power, like in simple terms. How will this Gen AI shape our future?
Amazing. So I woke up today morning and I'm living in Dubai. I want to take a keto diet for this week. Okay.
Sure.
What's the next steps to go, right? Starting from home, I want to make sure that my groceries are filled with all the keto things, and I want to make some lunch, dinner, everything is taken care of, right? I go to noon.com or Amazon or any e-com for that matter. All these e-com have multiple channels, right? It delivers grocery, it delivers food, it delivers a lot of stuff. The moment you explain to them, assuming a chatbot or a chat system, right? Inside I'm trying to be as much layman I can.
Yes, we appreciate that. We really do.
And it's like, okay, I would like to go for a keto diet today, and it asks you, okay, which kind of keto diet and what this thing. The moment it will go to all of the back-end process, likes of grocery, food, the lunch, what you want to eat, the restaurants you want to choose, automatically it picks up things for you and say that give you a feedback. Can you give a feedback? This is what you're looking for. If you say yes, no, the moment it automatically plays the orders for you at your office, home, grocery, everything. This is an example of how AI will impact. So I'm talking from more of an e-com world so that people can relate, right?
Yeah.
And this is an example of using Gen AI because it produces things, right? It's not just learning. Learning I mentioned before, right? Learning and producing things, that's two different things.
That's the difference. Interesting.
So I mentioned at the beginning of the show that I do fear AI, and the only reason I fear AI because it might take over our jobs. So what is the rise of Gen AI and of course the future of employment right now?
I'm hearing this lot of content out in the market, saying Gen AI taking some. To be honest, no, it's not there actually, right? Today, what Gen AI can do, it can create video content, it can create logos, it can create copyright content, whatever it is. Still, you need a supervisor. Did any AI produce content without supervisor?
Sure.
Until that moment, things are good. Yes, it's replacing job. I mean, people who are doing repetitive tasks. Like, I outsource all my consolidating all my bills. I mean, it's not happening here, right? People, there's a lot of outsourcing companies take this job and consulting all the invoices. That kind of work is getting replaced with AI, right? I mean, with Gen AI, because it calculates and consolidate all the bills, right? That's there. But when it comes to creativity or create a very, very, as a marketer, it will be very difficult to say, because today people use Gen AI for prototyping only. It's not production ready. Market yet to come to create specialized app, right? So ChatGPT or Bard, all these are just starting. It's a framework. It's a learning tool till now. Actually, it's only prototyping.
I love the way you've kind of half mentioned that it's just the beginning, and Farah is saying, will it take our jobs, which is definitely a concern in future. But our question is, what about the security concerns? What about privacy concerns? What about the way AI is like taking my voice and it can use it, or take my photo? How can maybe businesses or people address those now so we shouldn't fear them?
So I mean, this is bit technical actually. There are techniques like jailbreaking Gen AI and things like that. So there are in IT world it's called firewalling, controlling who talks to what and control what data leaves out. It's called guard railing actually. So there are techniques that an enterprise or a e-com company or an internet-based company use to control this basically. So there are, but it's getting adopted. It's very early to say, right? So whatever platform that we see today, like Gen AI, OpenAI, or the Bard of the world, it's just a basic platform. The more apps to come, very specialized, you can't, because it's all about the data that you have. I told you, right? The AI is there, the learning thing, right? That learning, if you don't have a perfect learning data, it's very difficult to get a perfect answer. Still, you need a supervisor. So it's not really easy. And how I see is that, we see the text and voice of yours. Still, it's not, if you see very, very perfect, I'm a bit curious and this is something generated by AI. But it's all about the data you have, right? I mean, the perfection still, I feel it's not there.
It's not there, okay.
Well, we have seen a lot, like the other day we reported on the AI influencer. So how can people who use, their phones and social media and all of these things, differentiate between the real and the AI in terms of like phone calls, messaging, and all of those things?
So, we're all aware of something called plagiarism, right? I mean, just give you an example. Mm-hmm. Like this, there's a lot of plugins available today. Is it AI generated content or so there are all the apps or all the customer facing apps is coming out with some kind of feature, seeing that this is not human driven or things like that. But that's also at very early stage. So we can control application will come in the market where it controls things. And that's why I'm talking plagiarism. It's easily it's being copy pasted or generated by AI, because AI, the platforms it generates comes with too much of knowledge, and seeing or reading the content or hearing the voice, we get a point that it's not by a person. So there are a lot of teams people do automatically, and you see spelling mistake. Yesterday there's a post, right? I mean, people write ChatGPT 4 is released, and there is a 0 added to this. All the people tweeted with this with the AI generated content have this 0. It's a typo. Everybody follow the same thing. So it means that, and if you put a post like that in front of social media, it degrades us, to be honest, actually. So this is what the moment it's an accidental. Yesterday there's a post. I mean, it's a typo from ChatGPT, and that's why I say it's not perfect.
I think we can still see, like right now, like with that AI influencer that we spoke about, you can still tell that she's not a real person.
Yes, exactly.
I want to ask about AI's impact on the environment. Is it true that the actual generators have a negative effect on the environment?
It's all about when it comes to environments, it's, I would say, mostly on compute power, right? The power used to generate this is required huge compute system. It's not it's a big game, right? So it's by that's why Apple of the world or Microsoft of the world is really putting mandate to make sure that the amount of energy the power they use to generate this kind of content, there's a lot of restriction around it. So yes, another other way. But to be frank, as a layman, people like us, it didn't matter actually. So we should. It's more of a big platform play. So we all are users inside this ecosystem. That's it. We don't really feel it because we are outsourcing this to Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Apple of the world to get it done.
So we hope that they think about us when they
sure,
continue to use the computer generators, right?
Well, how is AI transforming at an enterprise level?
Very interesting question. So this is what day in day out that we do, right? As Adfolks, and we're part of a big group called Zain Tech, right? So got this company I was a founder and got acquired by Zain Tech. So what enterprises is trying, so everybody's in the experiment stage, right? So the airports of the world have replacing the chatbot, the manual way how they respond to flights and this. Now they are trying to bring the knowledge inside. So example, somebody's asking for what's my flight to Heathrow today, and by the way, it also gives a recommendation. Oh, by the way, it's raining in UK. Make sure that you do blah blah blah. That's where it's going. So it's still not live because again, there's an incident. Somebody went to Volkswagen website chatbot and asked for how to make pasta, and it responded. Can you imagine?
It's amazing.
So I mean, so still it's a very early stage, but it's getting matured and people in an enterprise are putting money. So I'll see an example. So we have seen blockchain wave all these years, right? But if you go to as an enterprise company helping customers in digital transformation, it was very difficult to get a check of $100K to do a blockchain project. But if it is AI, CFOs are pushing this because they want to optimize, they want to give more customer experience. That's a mandate. Doesn't care how it is being done because AI is so powerful so that it can do a lot of things, improve and optimize the cost, how the business is run today. So that's why enterprises really embrace. It's not like a technology that we have seen so far. It's getting matured, early stage, but still there's money actually. Enterprises are putting money, invest in doing research and see how this will help the business to optimize.
I feel like I know what the answer to this question is going to be, but when AI, initially came to the fore in media, Elon Musk was, speaking of its benefits, and then he was like, okay, we need to pull back, it needs to be regulated. In your opinion, should we fear AI or should we embrace it?
We should embrace it actually. So if you fear, I don't think there's no, look, talent can come, right? There's a competition for me, competition for you, right? Can you stop it? You can't. People come, but these are just tools which enable us to do more actually at scale. So in future of a startup will be at 10 million USD annual recurring revenue company would be like, only 10 people, works with 10 people because 10 people can do multiple stuff and a lot of automation can be done at scale. So especially in Middle East, right, it's more of a SMB, small and medium business, right, everywhere that you see. Embrace AI so they can do lot of these operations at scale. They don't need a lot of people to get things done. So this is interesting. That's why Middle East, let me put it, UAE becoming an AI powerhouse of a lot of announcements. Microsoft investing in Abu Dhabi with G42. So all these is showing that there is a lot to do. And to be frank, I'm so proud to say that UAE becoming a center of AI power, and we are in the right place and the right time. This is an opportunity for all of us.
Interesting.
Well, of course, I just would like to know, how can, individuals like all of us adapt to the technology and the AI as a whole?
So that's two kind of users, right? Let me put it as citizens. Let me tag all of us citizens, like in our day-to-day life, how to adopt. So I woke up today morning, I want to put a go-to-market strategy for one of the product that I want to go. How I embrace AI, I see what are the scenarios. This is my USP of my customer. This is what I want to pitch. Then I'm training myself and saying that, if customer says, not now, later, what's the pitch I should give, right? To be honest, I used to train myself before meeting a customer. So I know all the scenarios that I can take the customer into and convince them to get into this thing. Similar to yours, analyzing a content, right? So you can use AI, bring a lot of content, but try to use as a more of a Q&A or rehearse yourself, right? That kind of thing. So that we become very sharp and we can use it really well. Rather than, you put something, you get a content, I think it's not. Still, a supervisor is required to get the best out of it. That's from a citizen angle. From an enterprise angle, I covered most of the use cases in its different scenario, right? So this is where the CFOs are really under pressure because citizens started adopting a technology. Why enterprises or business not using it? That's why they're putting money on the table saying, yalla, let's start testing things, how to optimize our business.
Agreed.
So acceptance of citizens that's a wave. I mean, blockchain was not adopted by citizens. You and me couldn't try a blockchain application. We talk high about it, Google it and talk. But have you tried creating a blockchain app? No. But we have started using it. So it's reached the moment a technology reaches the citizens, started using it, that's where things gonna change.
Those are wise words from the founder of Adfolks, Arun Mohan. Thank you so much for joining
Thank you so
us.
much.
Thank you.
Nice
for being here.
Optimize AI to make yourself better, but don't copy paste people. We will know. That brings us to the end of our interview segment. Very shortly, we'll be back for our top news stories. Do stay tuned. We'll be with you after this short break.
Thank you.